Good morning students. Today we will going to start our new chapter, the cell. Cell. Cell is the tiny living part of all living things. We can see cells by studying the internal structure of different parts of living beings. It can't be seen with the naked eyes. It can be seen only with the microscope. Every living being has different cell structure. Here we take the cell structure of hydrilla leaf. So this is the cell structure of hydrilla leaf. Now, if we take inner part of our cheek under microscope, we see such type of structure. So here we see different cell has different cell structure. Now, cell is the structural and functional unit of all living beings. Structural means our whole of the body is made of very little group of cells. And functional means all the functions like respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, these all functions occur only in this small type of cell. Cells in the living organisms have been compared with the bricks in the building. Just as bricks in the building are the basic structural unit, cells are the basic structural unit of the living organisms. Further, just as buildings are different from one another, organisms are also different from one another. That is why cell is called structural unit of life. Just like bricks formed structure of the building, cell is also formed the structure of our body. It was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He take a thin slice of cork under the microscope and found that cork was made of small box-like compartment forming a honeycomb structure. He named these compartments as cell. Cells have been in existence since the origin of life, which could take place millions of years ago. But these cells couldn't be seen before the 17th century because of their small size. Microscope was invented after the 17th century, hence it couldn't be seen before the 17th century. Now we see variety of organisms around us. These organisms, whether plants or animals, are made up of number of cells. So there are two types of organisms. First one is unicellular organisms. Some organisms that have only one cell are called unicellular examples. Here we take some examples of unicellular organisms. Bacteria is a unicellular organism. Amoeba is also a unicellular organism. Paramecium is also a unicellular organism. And Chlamydomonas. Now, multicellular organisms are those organisms that are made of billion of cells, such as plants and animals. Now, parts of cell. All the life functions takes place in every cell. A cell itself is made of certain parts. Plants and animals are not exactly like. So, all plants and animal cells have three parts. First one is cell membrane, second one is cytoplasm, and third one is nucleus. Now, first one is cell membrane. Cell membrane is the thin skin covering of the cell. This is the cell membrane. This is thin skin covering of the cell. Functions. Cell membrane, it protects the cell from the external injury. It provides shape to the cell. It also allows material to enter and leave the cell through the tiny holes that are present on the cell membrane. Now, second one is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that is present inside the cell. Beside these, cytoplasm also contain many structures called organelles. These are different organelles that perform different functions, just like the different organs of our body perform different functions. Now, third one is nucleus. Nucleus is present inside the cell. This is the nucleus. It is located at the center of the cell, shown it by this cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like structure. So, nucleus is called boss of the cell because it controls everything that happens in the cell. It means it controls the function of different organelles. So these are the three parts of the cell. I hope you understood it. Thank you.